Now is a great time to settle down with new seed catalogues and start the excitement of choosing what you'll be growing in the season ahead. Before you get lost in the planning of the year ahead, it's a good idea to sort out those old seeds you have lying around. Even the tidiest of gardeners are likely to have a packet or two stashed away somewhere, or a handful of seeds you saved but which didn't quite reach the seed box. First, check your old seed packets to see if the seed is still in date. Sowing seed that is unlikely to germinate can waste potting soil. By the time you realise they're not going to germinate, it can be too late to sow replacements. As a guide, this table shows how long seeds from each commonly grown plant will keep, though many gardeners like to purchase seed each year to try new varieties and to guarantee success. Next, put your seed packets in order based on the earliest time you can sow them in your area. Putting the seed packets into sowing order means you can quickly and easily identify what can be sown during any given month once the planting season arrives. If you are using our garden planner, the plant list will summarise the earliest sowing times for each crop you have on your plan. The blue bars show when to sow seeds indoors, and the green bars show when to sow directly outside, or transplant the seedlings you started off under cover. The garden planner also calculates how many plants you need for your plan, which is useful when deciding how many packets of seed you require. I use a large box with a divider for each month. If I have a seed which I'm going to sow through several months, such as these, I just move them from one divider to the next as the season progresses. As you put your seeds in order, check that you have enough seed in each packet, putting packets with just a small quantity to one side. For most crops you need a whole row's worth of seed to make it worth sowing, so these packets will be the first thing on your list to buy. If you find any duplicates which you don't think you'll get around to using, put what you won't use to one side too. You can then swap these with friends or at seed swaps for varieties that you need or for something new or exciting that you'd like to try. You might find some unlabelled or loose seeds at the bottom of your box. It's always best to throw loose seed away, as you won't know how old it is and it's likely to be an odd mix. Having taken stock of what seed you currently have, it's time to decide what you'll be ordering this year. Seed catalogues are full of wonderful varieties, but working out which one is best for your garden can sometimes be overwhelming, even for seasoned gardeners. Here's our guide to understanding the most important terms to look out for. F1 hybrid varieties are commercially produced seeds that combine certain traits of two parent plants, such as resistance to disease, pests or bolting, or a tendency to produce heavy yields. For example, carrot resistor fly and many common sweet corn varieties are F1 hybrids. The seed should have an F1 or hybrid label. It's important to note that this isn't the same as genetically modified seed. F1 varieties are produced by natural pollination between two different parent plants. You'll have to buy F1 seeds every season, as saving your own from these plants will produce traits different to those of the parents, and often packs of F1 varieties contain a smaller number of seeds because they're more expensive to produce. Open pollinated varieties are the most common seed types which can produce seed that you can reuse year after year. If a packet isn't labelled as F1 or hybrid, then it's probably open pollinated. This is how new varieties developed through most of history as plants cross-pollinated, resulting in a healthy biodiversity of plant types. Particularly important as different traits can often have better resistance to various crop diseases. Heirloom or heritage varieties are also open pollinated, but this term is usually used to refer to varieties which have been grown and passed down for many years, often by gardeners and small farmers. There is lots of debate about specifically what an heirloom variety is, but most agree that they are varieties which were once commonly grown before the introduction of commercial hybrid versions in the 1950s. Many of these older varieties are being rediscovered today by gardeners keen to try a wide variety of colours, shapes and tastes, as well as preserving biodiversity. Organic seed is grown by certified organic means without pesticides, fertilisers or herbicides, and must also be packaged without being treated with fungicides. Organic seed ranges usually include varieties which are well suited to growing using organic methods. Awards such as the All-America selections in the US and the Award of Garden Merit in the UK are labels given to plant products which have been selected through test trials. These plants usually have some exceptionally good characteristics such as quality of fruit, size of yield or disease resistance. They are good indicators of varieties which are reliable and successful, but it's worth checking whether the reasons for selection are the same ones you are looking for in your garden. Armed with this knowledge, the process of selecting and ordering seeds can be one of the most enjoyable parts of the gardening year as you plan the crops that you want to grow. Whether you're choosing trusted heirloom varieties that you've grown for years or are looking for a new hybrid to add some excitement to your garden, it's humbling to remember that each single seed is a promise of new life ready to grow when the conditions are right.